Start at the Medeski with two teams who've been going in opposite directions in the Sky Bet Championship.
Yes, Reading have won 7 and lost 2 of their last 9 games to go from 10th to 3rd in the table. Norwich have been going the other way, losing 7 and winning 2 to fall from 2nd to 10th. Commentary from Paul Walker.
Norwich haven't won on their last 5 visits here. And they'll have to really go some to leave with maximum points today, especially given their recent appalling run of form after a season that started so positively for them. Many Norwich fans feel the team has lost its identity, and under early pressure here, and smuggled behind for a corner. A very early warning for Norwich City. And the Norwich back line was struggling to get there. It's a good-looking ball for Pinto. Has he got the legs to get to this? He's done well to keep it in. Away by Moore, only as far as Naismith! First real shot in anger from Norwich City, from the boot of Stephen Naismith. Not enough distance on the clearance from Liam Moore. Pinto does well initially to keep it in play. 10 minutes to go to half-time. Behrens bursting on the outside of Pinto. Kermorgant making his run into the middle. McCleary getting in there as well, but Behrens has got some work to do first, and he's ball to the floor. That'll be a free kick. That was the only way that Pinto was ever going to stop Roy Behrens. And the card is coming out. And Behrens, even more so, will be looking to run at him at every available opportunity. Nearly fizzed in, and Roddy came and didn't get there! And glanced home! Kermorgant gives Reading the lead. The set play was whipped in ferociously, and Jan Kermorgant flicks it in beyond a helpless John Ruddy. Reading have a Boxing Day lead. Here is Oliveira. Pinto. Plenty up ahead of him. Murphy. Getting it back from Brady, chance to shoot. Balloons it over the top. Approach play was decent enough, but nothing at the end of it. It's lifted in by McCleary. It's a free header and it's saved by Ruddy. Kermorgant almost bagged himself another one. But how on earth was Jan Kermorgant able to get a free header on goal from there? It's crowded through the centre. That's Wise to play it out wide. Lovely first-time ball from Pinto to Murphy. Pulled into Oliveira, free shot! Oh, what a strike from Nelson Oliveira! Norwich back on terms! Yet again, Nelson Oliveira is the man for the men in yellow. Beautifully executed. Puts it well out of El Habsi's reach. The finish is emphatic. Got their tails up now, it's Oliveira. It is a Blood and Thunder championship match. Oliveira's in again! El Habsi up to the challenge, but Reading here on the ropes. Oliveira, it's a tight angle. Brady's corner not the best, but it's found Oliveira. Back out to Brady. It's a better ball, but it's up at the far post! How has he not scored? Everybody behind the goal was waiting for the net to bulge. Got quite a game on our hands here. Kelly's corner. Played in deep this time. Kermorgant! McShane! Can they bundle it across the line? The assistant on the far side is flagging furiously. It will not count. Reading left frustrated. Jan Kermigan right in the thick of things here. His header initially stopped on the line. McShane tries to bundle it over. Let's have another look at this. Now, does Howson handle that on the line? He does. And a penalty has been given, presumably for that handball from Johnny Howson, right on the goal line. Howson has been sent from the field. That is his punishment. So Norwich down to 10, and Jan Kermigan here has a penalty for Reading to restore their lead. He's got one already. Oh, and he's hit the bar and followed in. Reading do have the lead. Gareth McCleary on the follow-up. The Royals back ahead. Gareth McCleary spares Jan Kermigan's blushes, who was cheeky from the penalty. McCleary, sharp as you like with the follow-up. Norwich thought they'd survived, but Gareth McCleary heads in to make it Reading 2, Norwich 1. So 4 minutes of stoppage time being played. Swift. Callum Harriott. Swift again. Harriott through here on the angle. Oh, what a goal! Callum Harriott. His first goal in the blue and white hoops is one to savour. What a finish from the Reading substitute. No goalkeeper on the planet is stopping this. Lovely exchange with John Swift, and he has hammered that one home. But what does this mean for the future of Alex Neil? Norwich will crash to an 8th defeat in 10 games.
We worked very hard in getting that result. We didn't play our best football. They made it very difficult for us, but you can expect that from a top team in the Championship. But at the end of the day, a result for us is a very good one.
8 defeats in 10. Do you fear for your job now?
I think, yeah, listen, you can hear all the sort of fans and different things like that, but none of that will affect me. You know what I mean? The people can say what they like. I'm continuing to do my job. I thought the game plan we had today and how we played in spells of the game, we merited more than what we got. But ultimately, if you don't do the finer details right, it costs you.
So the Yapstam Revolution continues. 7 wins in 9 for Reading, but Norwich's form, as we heard, they're terrible. Alan, many fans saying it's time for a change now. What do you think?
Well, the last couple of weeks, I think there's been real rumblings in the stands, you know, and once the natives start getting restless, that puts real pressure on everybody. And I think Alex Neil's realistic enough to, to understand that, you know, being relegated, the expectation level is to go straight back up. And when you consider the start they had, what, in September?
They were top of the table in September.
And the way they've dropped away, so now there's real pressure on everybody at Norwich at the moment, and we'll have to see how it unfolds in the next week or so.
And Adam, it could have been very different. They got back into it through Oliveira with a great finish and had a couple of great chances to go in front after.
Yeah, I mean, Yapstam said today that Reading weren't at their best, and when Reading aren't at their best at home, you certainly had to capitalise on that. I know they're on a poor run of form, but they do have quality players in their side that can find the back of the net. And this was a very crucial part of the game, and Al Habsi made another great save there. And on another day, if you get a goal when you're on top of the game, going 2-1, the final bit of the game,
well, that was the one
not easy to do.
Chance,
I mean, that was me the chance of the game from Bennett there, which he misses. And on another day, he should be scoring that. But they were on top of that period, but just couldn't capitalise on it.
And then the game, of course, swung when Johnny Howson gave away the penalty, was sent off. I think we can safely say, Alan, he handballed it.
He's had it a couple of times, and the disappointing thing is Kermigan's got a free header, and he had a free header just before that, and he wasn't picked up. But, you know, you're on the line, it's instinctive that you perhaps put your arm out. It comes off John Ruddy first, and he's put his arm up, and then he's still trying to keep it out, and you know, the law says you've got to go.
Now, what about the penalty? Because when you see for the replay, Kermigan goes after it. If he gets it, then it's disallowed.
I mean, he's lucky he doesn't strike it, but clearly comes in and saves him because the goal would have been disallowed. And again, Norwich would have got away with that. But great following. But you look at the Norwich players on the edge of the box, they just stand there. Reading react first, they get that goal, and that was certainly the story of the game today.
It was a lovely winner from Callum Harriott, Adam. But are there signs when we look back at this score that the Norwich players are giving up a bit?
Well, you only have to look at Wes Hoolahan. You just watch his reaction afterwards.
He stops.
But, like, if I was a Norwich fan watching that tonight, I'd be slightly concerned. And as a manager as well, you want to be fighting for every single point. And fans can certainly understand when you go through a period of play where you're not playing well as an individual, it's just when the work rate stops. And that's a major problem at the moment. And I certainly feel for Norwich fans at the moment.
And Alex Neil, presumably, as well, right?